Hello, welcome to Irons United for another Rhubarb Grumble with me, Alf Gasparo. So yeah, I'm back in the man cave again. Had to have a big moan about something or other, but actually I'm not, because there's not a lot to moan about just yet. The club have just released the pre-season fixtures. They're going over for a training camp in Switzerland, which is nice, lovely views, and then they're going to be playing FC Winterthur in a game before they come back, and then they're going to be playing Villa, Ipswich, Wycombe Wanderers and Preston for a few games, and all the details are on the website. So you can go check those out. And then this morning they've just released the fixtures for next season as well. So we've got Liverpool away, first game of the season. Now lots of people are possibly losing their minds. Oh, it's Liverpool away. Oh, we got this team on Boxing Day and this. Yeah, I understand. There are some difficult but we've got to play these teams both home and away throughout the whole season. So whether you start, you get a difficult match at the start or at the end or in the middle, for me it's much of a muchness. It really is about building momentum throughout the season. So what can Pellegrini do? Well, obviously we've got fixtures that he needs to work through. He needs to get his squad together. He needs to look at his game plans. But we've also had a bit more news that possibly, we've got comings and goings in the keeper department. Fabianski, possibly Adrian leaving. Who knows? Not sure if that's a good idea or a bad idea. But are we replacing like for like? That's what my question is. Are we going to get an outstanding keeper that is going to be a great shot stopper, great distribution, can read the game well, but most importantly, control the back line, the defensive line? We need, strengthening in defence. Are we going to see players coming and going in that department? Certainly central defensive midfielder. How is Pellegrini going to set up with his new players, if indeed they come? I think the transfer market for most clubs has been pretty flat, and the rationale behind that is that a lot of clubs are waiting for the World Cup to be done and dusted, and to see who's going to emerge, as a buy of the season. But the problem with that is that it leaves it very late, and this is my point. My last video was that actually the business needed to be done really early, within the first couple of weeks. We can't really afford to wait through into the World Cup. So Pellegrini and the club need to get their work done, buying the defenders, buying the goalkeeper that they need, sort out which players they don't need to let go, push on, try and generate some money, and to spend that money on players. Let's have a positive net spend. Let's go out with gusto and actually get some players so that Pellegrini can actually start to work his magic. So also this week, finally, they've named the director of football. So that will be great. They can work partnership with Pellegrini. They've worked together before Malaga. Let's see how that works out. It's all about, you can't really speculate at this moment, because we haven't had a game under Pellegrini, and the new director of football hasn't been able to do anything yet. So you can't speculate, you can't criticise, the board really. And this, it's just that I would have liked it to all have happened a lot sooner. That's all. Anyway, so lots of stuff coming out in the next few weeks, of course. This is the World Cup, it's just starting now, so lots of attention on the World Cup. I'm still going to be talking about West Ham, because that's what I like to do. But let's keep a good lookout for some of the players in the World Cup. Let's see if any of those will come to West Ham. Pellegrini is going to be turned on by them. I've got a feeling not. I've got a feeling he already knows who he wants, and they're going to either come from South America or from Spain or somewhere like that. Maybe we'll get a couple of players from the relegated teams, but apart from that, that's where we're going to be at. Can we retain our big players? That's the big question, isn't it? Anyway, so thanks for watching. There's another Rhubarb Grumble with me, Alf Gasparo. Check out Irons United and subscribe to them, because they're really the top guys. And catch you next time. Cheers.